Okay, welcome everybody. To our next fortnightly race. This one's at Silverstone, V8 Supercars. We're into qualifying, so we actually let you guys watch the qualifying this time. See how we go. At the moment, we're watching Rob doing his out lap. We'll see how he goes. They're only going to get 10 minutes, so they're probably only going to get probably 3 laps. Working on that. They are going out there with cold tyres, so they'll do 1 lap to warm them up, and then it'll be all good. They'll go from there. So hopefully it all goes well. So just watch Rob as he does this lap and see how he goes from there. Right, just having a bit of a walk around. Okay. So, yeah, if you've been following the guys, this is the 7th race of the Jewelers Cup, but we do have a cup for this one, the V8 Supercar Cup. So at the moment, Rob's running on 460 points. Got a second last week. We did all right. Young Michael Anderson. You've seen he's running on 430 points. So he won last week. And then we got Bill Temperton. He had a bit of a horrible week last week. Crashed out towards the end of the last fortnight race. Crashed out at the end of the race, and didn't make the top 10. So didn't get any points there. But it's 310. So with another two 2 laps, 2 races to go. This race and another one. Gives him a chance. Gives him a very good chance to get back into this. So we'll see what happens there, and we'll go with that. Anyway, we'll just watch Rob do this lap and finish this lap up, and then he'll probably go for his qualifying lap. He's on that at the moment, so it'll be good. Running all pretty good on. So hopefully we'll get to watch a couple of laps here. So we'll watch Rob. So we might get held up a little bit here. So we'll watch him get this one under the belt, and then we'll flip over to Bill and then Michael. See how we go from there. Times are starting, the laps starting to come through now. So there's a couple of 208s, 211s. So during practices they were running the 208s, 207s. There was a 206 in there at one stage. So yep, Rob Smith just done a 207. So we'll drop down to Bill. See how Bill's going. See him come through. See what sort of time he pulls. So that'll be interesting. We'll see where he comes in on the mark. So Bill missed out on his. He must have got a track limit or something. Oh, and Michael Anderson, the young fella, has done a 205. That's quick. So we might watch that one. So that's quick. So we might just watch. Might do a couple of laps. We might follow Bill and see if he can stay clean and get a actual qualifying time in. I'm pretty sure he should be running around about 208. So if it's a low 208, 207s, you might find him in 3rd spot. So Bill's pretty consistent. He'll hang in there. The other guys will burn tyres. Bill's holds a good line. So yeah. I was going to say he doesn't move the car around too much, but probably not a good view there. But anyway, that's all good. It's all good. So Bill's our oldest driver, who's just clocked over 70. So yeah, he's pretty consistent. Ex-racer himself, so it's all good. Always good to get into the sim and chuck a few laps. They come in once a fortnight. Do an hour's race. They get 20 minutes practice, 10 minutes qualifying, and then an hour's racing. So, which if you haven't done it before or new to the game, it's hard work. Michael's into the pits. Bill's done a 208.9, so we'll probably get a bit quicker. So hopefully he'll get should get another couple of laps. So hopefully that'll be good. So Michael's into the pits. So Michael's probably happy with that. He probably won't even bother coming back out. He'll just do a bit of work on the car, do a bit of a tweak, go from there. What's he doing? Picking up a bit of fuel. Don't think he's got any damage, no. Yeah, it'd be interesting. So Michael is on his way back out. So that will be interesting. I'll sit back and enjoy this race, and you can hopefully hear these cars, and they sound pretty good. All right, no worries, we'll leave you with it. We'll just watch tempo and see how he goes with it. And, hopefully you'll make that half a second up and jump back up into third. So our boys will be running first, second and third, and we'll go from there. No worries. All right, we'll be back with you very shortly, and for the start of this race. Rob on his last lap, 2:05.5, just pipped Michael for pole, which I don't think he's realised yet. So he might. It's going to be very close. All right, no worries. All right, so it's basically the end of the session now. People are just finishing off their last of their laps. You got Bill might get another one in here, so he might jump in a bit closer. It'd be good if you can upset one of these two and push Michael down to third on the grid. It'd be very interesting. Okay, I'll just be quiet for a bit. We'll watch this, and I'll get back to you at the start of the race. Okay, welcome to Silverstone. No worries, V8 supercars around this track. Classy. All right. So Rob got a good start, but Michael got a better one. So Rob racing, off and racing. So Michael's got that. Been getting good starts just lately, Michael, and so might be a sign of the time. So you got Michael. Rob, so we'll look up there. So Michael in the Middy's car, Rob right on his bumper, showing him a bit of room there. So it'll be all good. And then you got Tempo chasing around me behind. So very interesting. These three are going to keep it very competitive. So starting to pull away from the group, these three. So they're very competitive, these guys. So should be good. So you got Michael Anderson in front with Rob in the Penrite car, right beside him, right behind him, and just letting him know he's there by the looks of it. Just popping up in his mirrors, side mirrors every now and then, from one side to the other, and then we might just go back to Bill, and he's got a little bit of company in the back there too. So you can see in Bill's revision mirror, it's all a bit. Okay, so we've got 25 laps, so it's all very interesting. So Bill's like down nearly 3 seconds now. As you can see in front of him there is Michael. So Rob got around him. Which is interesting. I think Michael might have had a bit of a spin. So the pressure's on these two. Bill's pretty consistent. He'll just keep going. So might go up there. Watch trackside. Watch Michael. Watch these two race. They put on a pretty good race, pretty competitive to each other. So I don't think it'll be up to one of these two, up to them to lose it. Their times are pretty quick. They were nearly 3 seconds, well, 2 seconds up on everybody else in the thing during qualifying, as you saw. So Rob, Pip and Michael at the as they stand right now, this is how they were on the grid. So these two guys, they're going to be pushing each other, keep themselves honest. Michael will be showing Rob that he's going to be there with him. And, put a little bit of pressure on him. Hopefully get Rob to make a mistake. So yeah, I think they'll just cruise along for a few laps now, and they'll settle into this race, and then they'll start coming up against the back markers, and that'll start changing how things are. So as you can see on the little map, I hope you guys can see it. You'll see on the map there where everybody is. The car that we're following, which is Michael Anderson, that'll be where the arrow is. If we go up to, and you see they're all red with a circle in them. I mean red circle with a white dot in the middle. Means they're all on the same lap, so that will change if any cars start getting lapped, which might do up to 25 laps. They might round these guys up, or some of them up. So that'll be very interesting to see. They're only 16 seconds down at the moment, 17. So no worries. All right, we'll leave you with it. You can watch this race. Bill's gone down to 4th, so they're starting to round him up a little bit. They're putting a bit of pressure on Bill, obviously, but he's pretty consistent, so he'll get back. He'll get back on that. And, get that position back, I would say. Won't be too much for him to do it. So, all right, we'll leave you with it, and we'll get back to you shortly. spin. Michael flipped the back end of Rob. The spin. I don't think there's any damage. No damage. A touch on the back of Rob's car. Not enough to worry. So. Yeah, Michael will be pushing hard to get back. Won't go back to Bill. Bill's fighting for third spot here. Might just watch Bill. See how it goes there. For a little bit. Keep it all going well. So we got Michael and Spawn into the pits, so he's gone early. So it's going to push him down the thing, but good to do it early. It gives you plenty of time to get back into the top of it. So it was a pretty quick pit stop. I think he got a full tank of fuel on the set of tyres. See how all this goes. So that'll put Michael back in 11th spot. So he'll be fighting his way back up there, but everybody's going to have to start betting in the next probably 4 laps. Everybody's going to have to need to come in to get fuel. Yeah. Alright, we'll watch this and we'll just follow Michael as things go. As you can see, he's at the back of the field there, but only right at the back of the field. So, but nearly a minute behind, so 51 seconds behind the leader, Rob. Go back, check Rob out. So Rob's out there on his own. He's 20 seconds out in front. So making a good. He'll be able to go in, drop in, get some fuel. Probably not lose too much. Got the old wipers going. Not getting a bit of rain there, is he? Maybe he wants a bit of rain. Everything's cooling off a bit now. It's getting a bit dark. The lights on. So, I think that might have been you accidentally flicked the wipers while he was putting the lights on, so that's alright. So we'll go back there. We got Michael, he's working his way back up through the field. We'll jump back to him. So he's already back into the top 10. The bonus, and he's already done his pit. Whether he's done enough to probably just done enough to get him to the end of the race. He might need a splash fuel. He's going to have to look after those tyres though. So we've got Bill's jumped up into second spot. Back up there. Got a lot coming up behind him though. It's, he's doing alright. 2:10s. That's his easy pace. So this time he's running. He can run down into the 7s. So I think in qualifying he did a 6. Cruising along, staying out of trouble. He's looking after those tyres. He will have to go in eventually. Yeah. When? We don't know. Rob's going to have to go in very shortly. He's probably got another 3 laps before Rob's got to go in. So that'll, depending when Bill goes, we'll just follow along here and just see what happens. Get in there first. Get into a first position and it'll get a little bit of air maybe. So wait and see. There's going to be a few going into the pits. We've got young Mick, the young fella. He's up into 8th. He's working his way through there. So got Michael Anderson, the young fella who's only recently joined us over the past probably 8 months. Coming in. V8 cars this session. Next one we don't know yet. We'll get some get everybody to put a bid in and we'll see what we're going to get. A little bit loose there. Sorry, you guys probably just dropped that out, so just give me 2 seconds and we'll see if we can sort that out for you. Sorry about that. everybody's back out on the track again. Just checking on Bill. Bill's back there in 6th, so going alright. Go back up. Got Rob back in first spot. Michael's 7 seconds behind him in the middies car, which you should see very shortly come around this corner. There he is in the background. So yeah, I can say Rob has come out of that pretty good, pretty well. So yeah, very interesting. So they're putting reasonably good times. Obviously it's the out lap, so Michael's still working his way back into this, so pitted it early. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on Rob. Okay, so we're still watching Rob. Yeah, he's still 5 seconds in front of him. So it's pretty close lap times that these guys are getting. So yeah, kind of theirs to win at the moment. We'll go back down to the old boy, build tempo. Watch him, he finds that 5th position. He's got the 5th position now. He's after 4th, so he's after Waters pretty hard. So watch this. Those two boys up the front, they're just going to pretty much keep going until one of them makes a mistake, and I'm hoping that's not going to happen. I don't want to put the mods on them, so we'll watch Bill for a bit. 209s at the moment, so yeah, a little bit behind. But anything's liable to happen. Anything's liable to happen. So they've all pitted. It's all about how much fuel everybody's put on. So I'm hoping Bill's going to be all right with his fuel. Get it happen. Make it happen. So what is there left? 11 laps left. So 11 laps to go, and Bill's slowly working his way back up this field. So this is it's got to be close at the end. We've got Rob and Michael. They're getting closer. Michael's slowly chasing him down. Back up there, have a quick look. Only 3.5 seconds between these two now. So it's going to be pretty close towards the end of it, I think. Michael's just done a 2:05.1. That'll be the much, I think, be the fastest lap of the race. I would say 2:05.1, yes. Yeah, he's coming back hard, coming back fast, and there you can see them both on the screen there now. So, yeah, we'll see who handles the pressure better now. These two. Ooh, a little bit of a slide. So yeah. He lost a little bit of time there, so Michael will push it on the edge. I'm hoping he has been known to put a bit of pressure on Rob, and then Rob making the mistake. So, but he's got to get there first. So the pressure's on Michael to catch him, but if Rob doesn't put any pressure on himself to stay in front, he's just got to drive his race. He's in front because he's been consistent laps. Watch Michael. Hopefully I'm not going to put the mods on him and he's going to have a spinner on him, but he has been getting a little bit loose. He's pushing pretty hard to try and catch Rob. Young blokes, a little bit of competitive spark all up a bit. Everybody gets better. When you start competing and you're all around about the same, everybody gets better slowly. So it's the beauty of being competitive. Everybody helps each other. It's good friendly racing. Try and stay clean as we can. It's kind of part of what we expect here. During these races we do run full damage, max damage on these cars, so it doesn't take much to upset things, make contact with the car or anything. It hurts. So these guys, that's why they learn to straighten it up a little bit. Just don't push it so hard. Just try and stay clean. Only a couple of times you hit the wall, and it can be the end of your race basically. You're just going to cruise along and just covering your numbers. So these guys stay pretty competitive. Bill's normally a second or two behind these guys. But he keeps in there and he sticks in there. Only going to take one mistake from these guys. Clip a wall, bang a wall, and Bill will take the win. And he's taken a couple of wins this thing so far. A couple of wins. No, not a couple of wins. He's got second and a third. A fourth. So, yeah, he's hanging in. He's done well. He's keeping in there. He's down a little bit this time because he got a bad race. Everybody has him. Michael's had, he's running ninth. Rob, he's finished outside the top 10, so we're just being consistent. Yeah, we'll keep them all out there. So everybody's nearly ended up outside the top 10, except for Michael so far. That's the only reason he's probably hanging in there and so close to Rob. Michael's had a bit of a bad run. He's bounced off a few walls on a couple of races, so he's got a 5, a second, a third. So what's he got? Second, first, a couple of 8ths. So those 2 races make a big difference. If you got 1-0 and had a position 5 or position 4, it'd be a lot closer. There'd be 20 points between them, which is next to nothing. So somebody having a spin, and the next thing you know, you get jumped into points. So it looks like lap 18 to 25. So 7 laps to go. So it's all getting close now. You got Michael. He's down to 12 seconds behind. So, I don't know whether he's just decided that that'll pretty much do him, and he's quite happy just to run second now. So, Bill, still doing his thing, just being consistent, cruising along. He'll probably get up into position 3, I'd say, by the end of the race easily. He's running pretty good times. So, Michael keeps putting the pressure on himself and having those getting a bit loose at times. Maybe the tyres are going off. I don't know. He's pretty good on the tyres, so. Got pretty good tyres, all will last pretty well. So you got should be all enough to go. Bill's only he didn't top right up. Bill only put enough fuel on to get him to the end of the race. The other guys, they pitted a bit earlier, loaded fuel up just to be safe. Bill's pit stop was a bit calculated, and he's got a really good engineer. Works on most of that stuff for him, and keeps him on the go. Oh, Bill got a bit loose there. His engineer might have to talk to him about that. But, Bill keeps the engineer keeps everything running sweet for him, and running well. So we'll just watch this. Eventually go around him, so we'll watch this for a bit and I'll just shut up and take it easy. Alright, no worries. Okay, with the last, what have we got? 3 laps to go. It's going to be some good racing. So let's have a look here. Find out. We got Michael coming up against back markers there. And then you got Rob. He's got a bit of clear air in front of him, so we'll go back to Michael. He looks like he's made that pass, I think. Yep. Made that pass. Now he'll be chasing down Rob. So the pressure's going to be on a little bit there. I really don't want to follow him just because I've got a habit of putting the mods on some of these drivers when we check it. But you've got Rob's done a pretty good time. He's done a 2:05.8, and you've got Michael, whose fastest lap this race is a 2:04.9. So they're quick times. They're doing reasonably quick times. All the tyres look good, doesn't look like too much damage anywhere. On any of these cars. Bit of a rub mark on the front of Michael's car, but other than that, it's all looking pretty good. Pretty nice. So, I think Michael's going to be coming up against back of Rob very shortly. So 2 laps to go. Michael's on the charge. And he was coming along for the run, I think. So he's running a 2:07.6, so he's done another 2:08. So, everybody's on the lead lap, except for a couple of the back markers. One of them at least. So we've got Rob coming up to back markers now. So we might just jump over to just watch Rob and just in case something happens. I don't want to put the mods on him, but you know he'll try and make this pass, and if he makes a mistake, there was Michael in the background there. You saw he's only 4.8 seconds behind. So very, very interesting. So there it is. There's first and second. You can see in the background. Oh, and he's going down the inside. Not close enough, he said. He's done it there. He's made that. So he's got a bit of clear air again. So hopefully he's not going to hold Michael up too much. Michael will keep that run coming along. I thought we lost Michael there for a second. So down the straight again. Lap 24. The white flag should come out on this next lap. So very, very interesting. We'll see how we go. Hoping they're going to just keep nice and straight. Oh, Rob's had a bit of a slide there. Got a little bit loose on the back end. Duck back a little bit. Michael and Red Bull car. They're having a bit of a tussle, so Michael's got away from him now. Yep. So Michael will be on the charge. So this is it. This is white flag territory, I think. Coming up to last lap. Michael's on the charge, 3.5 seconds behind. There you are, you can see them both there. Rob's just about to duck around another back marker. That'll probably be D Tassie. So that'll be Michael's next target. There he is right there. So Michael will be hunting him down. If you hold Michael up, it won't make him very happy. So we're on the last lap now, so he's just done the pass, so that's it. He'll be after him now. So he's held him up enough, down to 4 seconds. It's going to come down to the wire, 3 seconds, so 3.8 seconds. So I don't know if he's going to make that sort of thing, but gets perceived pressure. Could be interesting. We never know what might happen. So, alright, we'll watch this. It's kind of rock to lose. So, as it stands now, we've got first, second, and third. So, with the local drivers here. So, they've done well. Nobody's had a big hit. And next fortnight, we got Alton Park. So, going to be very interesting. So if you don't mind the racing, drop in a fortnight and watch the last race for this series. And that'll be at Alton Park. So that could be very, very interesting. But yeah, this is round 7 of V8 Supercar Series. Round 8 will be our last one. So it's been good. This race has been good. There's been no majors. So Michael's down to 2.8, 2.5 seconds now. He's pushing. So it's going to be very, very close. So there's a couple of corners. There it is. Rob's got the win. Closely followed by Michael, and we'll duck down to Bill, who'll be coming around there in about 30 seconds. So congratulations to Rob. He ran a good race. Wasn't the fastest, but he did some good laps and stayed clean. Everything was very nice. So there was 1 second. 1 second exactly. So to that, yeah. So now saying 15. So yeah, very interesting. Good racing, and there it is. Should come up there with the times now. So yeah, Michael 2.3 seconds behind. So did very well. So congratulations to Rob Smith. Good race win. It'll give him another 100 points. And you got Michael Anderson. It'll give him 90 points. And Bill Templeton. That'll give him his 80 points. So yeah. Well done. Good racing. And thank you very much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you in a fortnight. We'll be at Alton Park. No worries. Thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Safe driving, please.